Hi, I'm Kristin Elizabeth Clarck. I'm from San Francisco, author of Freak Boy, which is in the Macmillan Reality Reads program, as is Laurie Hall Sanderson's Speak. This book spoke to me, as it did so many people, and I find it said a lot of important things, other than just what it purported to say. I'd like to read a passage from it. First Amendment. Mr. Neck storms into the class, a bull chasing 33 red flags. We slide into our seats. I think for sure he's going to explode, which he does, but in an unpredictable, faintly educational way. Immigration. He writes it on the board, and I'm pretty sure he spelled it right. Mr. Neck. My family has been in this country for over 200 years. We built this place, fought in every war from the first one to the last one, paid taxes, and voted. A cartoon thought bubble forms over the heads of everyone in the class. Will this be on the test? Mr. Neck, so tell me why my son can't get a job. A few hands click skyward. Mr. Neck ignores them. It is a pretend question, one he asked so he could give the answer. I relax. This is like when my father complains about his boss. The best thing to do is to stay awake and blink sympathetically. His son wanted to be a firefighter but didn't get the job. Mr. Neck is convinced that this is some kind of reverse discrimination. He says we should close our borders so that real Americans can get the jobs they deserve. The job test said that I would be a good firefighter. I wonder if I could take a job away from Mr. Neck's son. I tune out and focus on my doodle, a pine tree. I've been trying to carve linoleum block in art class. The problem is, with the block, that there's no way to correct mistakes. Every mistake I made is frozen in the picture. So I have to think ahead. Mr. Neck writes on the board, debate. America should have closed her borders in 1900. Well, that strikes a nerve. Several nerves. I can see kids counting backwards on their fingers, trying to figure out when their grandparents or great-grandparents were born, when they came to America, if they would have made the neck cut. When they figure out they would have been stuck in a country that hated them, or a place with no schools, or a place with no future, their hands shoot up. They beg to differ with Mr. Neck's learned opinion. I don't know where my family came from. Someplace cold where they eat beans on Thursday and hang their wash on the line on Monday. I don't know how long we've been in America. We've been in this school district since I was in first grade. That must count for something. I start an apple tree. The argument jumps back and forth across the room. Brave kid. Hey, maybe your son didn't get that job because he's not good enough, or he's lazy, or the other guy was better than him, no matter what his skin color. I think the white people who've been here for 200 years are the ones pulling down the country. They don't know how to work. They've had it too easy. The pro-immigration forces erupt into applause and hooting. Mr. Neck, you watch your mouth, mister. You are talking about my son. I don't want to hear any more from you. That's enough debate. Get your books out.